love being confident. They strive to be confident. But how do you get confident in what you're doing if it's something brand new, if it's something no one else around you does, and people tell you all the time that it's not a real thing? How do you do that? Here's how you do it. I'm going to give you 3 ways. First of all, thank you guys for being here today. I just love when you're here, and I love when you drop comments in the chat and when you like and subscribe. That is immensely helpful, and it helps my channel, it helps other people, it helps animal owners all over the world. So how do you build confidence in your animal chiropractic practice? I've got 3 tips for you today. The first one is, how do you talk about it? What do you say in your head, but how do you talk to other people about animal chiropractic? What are the words that you use? Do you tell people that it's, experimental? Do you tell people that it's an alternative? Do you use those words, which I have to say, those are the words that some government regulations want us to use. And why do they want to use those non-confident words? What we do for fear that we will convert too many people away from traditional veterinary medicine. That we will help people understand that they can have control over what happens with their animals. And that would be bad for big pharma, it's bad for big medicine. It makes it really hard for doctors who have a lot of high overhead x-ray machines and ultrasound machines, and they bought all that stuff. It makes it hard for them to make their payments. And so they don't want us to tell them that we can do it with our hands in so much quicker a fashion. That said, we sometimes need x-ray machines. So confidence means that you're able to do an adjustment on an animal and help the owner understand that there is an end in sight. How do you speak to that owner? We're going to do this. We're going to do 3 adjustments. And if we don't see some result, then we'll try a different route. But in the meantime, nothing in that 3 adjustments is going to hurt your animal. Nothing is going to set that animal back. Your animal's body, it doesn't have a timer. It doesn't have a due date. If you can find the label on your animal that says due date, best by, whatever the date is, show it to me. I would love to see that. But your animal's body and your body has the ability to continue to thrive, survive, and heal as long as you're up and breathing and moving around. So confidence starts with the words that we're using to describe what is animal chiropractic. Animal chiropractic is a healing modality that allows the animal's internal ability to heal to do its best job. That's number 1. Number 2, how do you carry yourself? How do you walk and talk the talk? If you notice, people who are leaders don't slump into the room. People who are leaders, people who are out there running for office, who are campaigning, people who own businesses, they don't skulk into the room, and they can be humble, but they are not, what's the word I want? Cowering. Because their posture tells you that they are in charge, that they have some, and so it's that upright ability to stand up. And what I tell my students is squeeze your glutes. That's right. Not with your hands, but with your mind. Have those muscles in your hind end, tighten up. And that allows you to do many things, but it allows you more confidence in your stature. It also, in your adjusting, allows your adjustment to be better, to be faster, to be more successful, and to be more specific. So that's number 2. Be more confident, squeeze your glutes more often. And you'll look better when you walk down the street. And number 3, I want you to realize is a game changer. So number 3, I'm laughing at the dogs. Number 3, as far as confidence goes, is make it a habit. Change your habits so that you can change other people's habits. If you want your clients to have the habit of coming in and getting adjusted on a routine basis, number 1, have a schedule that they can have a routine around. And it doesn't have to be their schedule. Set a schedule that they can depend on. Set a schedule that you can be there for without failure. Don't set a schedule that makes it impossible for you to be there on time. Don't set a schedule that makes it difficult for you to show up when you're supposed to. They can change their schedule just as well as you can. Set a schedule that they can achieve regular pacing for. And don't make it crazy. Don't do it after hours. Don't do it in the middle of the night. All of those things, because they don't want to be there then either. They want to be home sleeping or with their family. So, for animal chiropractors, these 3 things. What do we say? Change your language, number 1. Number 2, stand up straight. All these things are things your mom taught you 100 years ago. Number 3, be consistent, be routine. Make it a habit. Maybe there are some things you could be doing, like showing up for mastermind, for animal chiropractic mastermind on Mondays. There's another one this Monday evening. Make that a priority and show up. You're showing up for yourself. You're not just showing up for yourself. You're also showing up for other animal chiropractors who are there to better their game. And they are there every single time. And you know why they're there every time? Because just showing up helps their practice. Find us today at animalchiropracticeducation.com. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're dropping words in the chat. Like and subscribe, please, and share with your friends. So, number 1, change your language. Number 2, did I forget what number 1 was? Number 2, change your posture. And number 3, show up.